Welcome to another new video lecture. Before this we talked about its introduction and chromosome theory. If you don't get, then link is in my description below. And today's interesting thing is why males in human population is more than female. So stay tuned. In recap, I want to specially focus on the types, so keep attention. The theories of sex determination is of varieties of types. As we talked before, we started our chromosome theory, and in chromosome about autosome and allosome earlier we talked. So today we will see the further part. The sex determination works on various theories and mechanisms such as chromosome theory or theory of heterogamy. Second one is the genic balance mechanism. Third one is the hormonal theory. Fourth one is the theories of environmental factors, and fifth one is the haplodiploidy mechanism. So here the first one is about the combination, that how sex chromosome occur in different combination in different species, means the chromosome theory. The methods of sex determination is divided into two types on the basis of heterogamy. So this is also known as theory of heterogamy. So those two types are male heterogamy and female heterogamy. Male heterogamy means the gametes which are produced by the male, and the female heterogamy means the gametes, the eggs produced by the female are of different types and those are genetically different. So let's start from the male heterogamity. It is of two types. One is XXXY type and another one is XXX0 type. The genotype shown by XX is female and the XY is male. When this female produces eggs, the eggs will be X, and the male produces sperms or spores will X containing or Y containing. Here we can prove by a Punnett square. If we take female gametes X and X with the male gamete X and Y, then we got the result like this. So here XX is female and XY is male. Two male and two female are produced. So the sex age always depend upon the Y chromosome. So here the example is human and Drosophila. In case of human, they have 46 chromosomes. From those 44 autosomes and 2 allosomes. So when female cross with the male, then their genotype is 44 plus XX and 44 plus XY respectively. Here you can see proper that there is female and male parent. Through gametogenesis process, gametes are produced. From female ova, that is 22 plus X, it is half of 44 plus XX. Why? Because it is haploid. Same as the male produces sperms, that is 22 plus X or 22 plus Y. After fertilization, female child show 44 plus XX genotype and the male child show 44 plus XY. So the sex of a child is determined by the male gamete or the sperm of male or a father. Here is the answer of that question, why the number of males in human population is more than female. Because Y, the sperm, is motile or active and more active. It has more chances of fertilizing an egg. This is the probable reason that the number of males are more than number of females. In case of Drosophila, total number of chromosome is 8. 6 of those are autosome and rest 2 are allosome. So the male carries 6 plus XY and the female is carry 6 plus XX. So the gametes produced here is 3 plus X, 3 plus Y and 3 plus X respectively. Because sex chromosomes are haploid, so these numbers are in half. So after fertilization, the result is female with 6 plus XX chromosome and the male with 6 plus XY chromosome. So male heterogamety has another type, XXX0 type. So we read about male heterogamety. So the XX is homogamety, means same. So the X0 is the genotype of male here. It is discovered by Mr. Klung From a male squash bug, there he found 22 number of chromosomes. It's not pair, it's a number, 22 number. So because of homogamity, XX means female, it carries 11 pairs, and the male one carries 10 pairs and one unpaired chromosome. Why? Because 10 pair means 22 number, and XX is in paired condition only. Then in XY condition it is not in paired condition. So 10 pairs, that is 20 in number, and one unpaired. So in total sometimes male has 21 number of chromosome. It can't be 22 because one chromosome is absent here. So 0 is written there. Okay. Now look at the cross. Male parent mate with a female. So gametes are in male is 10 plus X and 10 plus 0. Whereas female has 10 plus X. After fertilization, they produce the zygote of 22 plus XX, that is female, and 20 plus X0, that is male. Specifically, this type of sex determination is found in squash bug. Now, female heterogamety. Lastly, we talked that male heterogamety, but here it is female heterogamety. It's important that there is XX is presented for female, but here it doesn't, because female is heterogamy here. So instead of XXXY type, this referred to ZZZW type, where males are homogamous containing ZZ chromosome and females are heterogamy, so they contain ZW type of chromosome. Here sex of the offspring depends on the type of egg it was fertilized. In case of insects, fish, reptiles, it is found. So look at the cross. A male parent with ZZ genotype and female with ZW genotype produces a sperm Z and ova, that is of Z and W respectively. And as a result, male with ZZ and female with ZW are produced. Here the chance is 50-50, means 50% of Z chromosome are there and 50% of W chromosome is produced. That is 50% of male and 50% of female. This is all about the ZZ-ZW type. Now the first chromosomal theory or the chromosomal mechanism of sex determination is completed, but some more theories are there. It is the most accepted theory. Those XXXY type, XXX0 type and ZZZW type. Hope you all understood. We will discuss rest theory in next video. Those are quite interesting. Clear your doubts in comment section below, and if you really get benefited through these lectures, then do like, share and subscribe my channel.